Hello students, today we are going to start a second lesson of the history, that is from gathering to growing food. But one more thing I want to clear, that I want to know you that if you are using the old textbook, you will get the second chapter, that is on the trail of the earliest cities. That the chapter has merged in this lesson, that is from gathering to growing food, and so this chapter became second one, from gathering to growing food. So let's start. Let's start it. See, first I want to show you one picture. See, there is, on your screen there is a picture. Now you can see that there are stones, but actually students, these are not the stones, these are the tools made by the earliest people. They were using the stones as a tool. They were making the tools by the stones at the stones, and they were using these they were using these tools or the stones at the time of farming, at the time of hunting, as well as at the time of digging, at the time of stitching clothes. So these stones, these stone made tools were very useful for them at that era. Then in this era, in this Paleolithic period, they were living in a nomadic life. Nomadic means what? Nomadic means they were traveling from one place to another. They were moving from one place to another place. Actually, they were living the nomadic life because of the hunting, because of in search of the food, as well as there are many more reasons. There are many more reasons that they were living in a nomadic life. Just like plants and the trees bear fruits in different seasons, so in different seasons they have to move from one place to another place in search of food, as well as animals move from place to place so it is necessary for them that they had to follow the movements. So these are the different reasons that they were living in a nomadic life, and in this nomadic life they were using these tools at the time of hunting, at the time of cutting trees, at the time of digging lands. So these are the tools made by them. Then on your screen you can see there is a map of India, but actually on that map these are the archaeological sites means what? Sites means places. Archaeologists are the people who studies the remains of the buildings, or the remains of the we can say which were buried under the land. See, on this map you can see different places. From the upper side there is Burjahom, then Mehergarh, then you can see Chirand, Bhimbetka, Mahagra, Mumbai, Inamgaon, Hansgi, Kurnul caves, as well as Brahmagiri, Payampalli. These are the different archaeological sites. See, these sites has shown in a different shapes, just like a triangle, square, circle, diamond shape, and the in a star shape. So see, the triangle shapes shows the Paleolithic sites. You should know about the different periods in the history. That is a Paleolithic period. Actually, this period extends from 2 million years ago to 12,000 years ago, and this Paleolithic period covers near about 99% of our human history. So this Paleolithic period is a very large period, as well as the stone tools. Just we have seen that stone tools were also used by the people in this period. And then another period, second one is that Mesolithic period. Mesolithic period starts from the 12,000 years ago to 10,000 years ago. In this era people started to use started to use the tools made by the bones, made by the wood. Then last one is the Neolithic period. This is the next stage, which starts from the 10,000 years ago. So these are the different periods you should know, and on your map you have seen that different places has shown, and these places were studied by the archaeologists, and archaeologists got different evidences at the time of excavation. So these places are very important. See, Kurnul caves are there. In that Kurnul caves, archaeologists got found the evidences of fire, that people of that era were using the fire. Then Hansgi, another archaeological site, that Hansgi, which is in Karnataka. Hansgi, here our archaeologist found the different remains of the tools. So Hansgi is also important. Then there are the many more important places are there. See, northwest side of the India there is a Mehergarh, which comes in Pakistan now, but it is also a very important archaeological site, that is Mehergarh. Here our archaeologists found very important evidences which gives us the information of our history. In Mehergarh, our archaeologists got the found the remains of the construction style or remains of the houses, as well as burial sites are also found in the Mehergarh. Burial sites, it means dead people buried here, that they are called the burial sites, that Mehergarh. So these places are very important. Here Daujali heading is important. Here some important evidences found, just like a jadeite is a type of mineral which were brought from the China. So these are very important archaeological sites, just you have seen. Then on next page you can see one of the painting is there, which painting, see, it is actually a painting which were painted on the rock. In this era, Paleolithic period, people were living in the caves because these caves providing them protection from the heat, rain and wind. At the time of living in these caves, people were drawing or painting on the walls of the caves. So see students, this is the we can say shows us the evidences of the earliest people, how they were using tools, how they were living in the caves, then how they were leading a nomadic life. So these are the important evidences we can see. But now we are going to start our new chapter, that is from gathering to growing food. Here one more important concept is there, that is domestication. See, domestication means what? Domestication means rearing animals and growing plants. See, domestication means what? This concept is very important in this chapter, that is from gathering to growing food. It means domestication. See, let's start the lesson. The new Stone Age started a new era in history. After leading a nomadic life for many years, man around 10,000 years ago began to lead a settled life. See, as I told you that people were leading a nomadic life. It means that they were moving from place to place for the food, in search of food. They were hunting animals and fulfilling their foods. So that is called a nomadic life. But around 10,000 years ago, people started to lead a settled life. See how they are settled. The beginning of food produce. This is the first reason that gives us information about the settled life. See, the beginning of food produce. A climate of the world changed. Man observed several things. Areas where edible plants were found, how seeds broke off stalks, fell on the ground, and how new plants sprouted from them. See, this is the main reason that people started to observe how seeds broke off stalks, fell on the ground, and how new plants sprouted from them. And after this observation, they started to grow the plants. They started to do agriculture. Man began looking after plants and protecting them from birds and animals, so that they could grow and seeds could ripen. See, this is very important. Man started to observe the nature, and they started to observe how seeds broke off stalks, how they fell on the ground, and how new plants sprouted from them. And they started to grow plants. They started to do agriculture, and they started to taking care of these plants and protecting them from the birds and the animals. So they could grow, and seeds could ripen. The first crop to be grown were cereal and barley. See, in this way, after the observation, these people independently started agriculture, and the first crop were taken by them was cereal and barley. This is how, by use of sickle, men became food producers or farmers. In this way, after the observation, they started to grow plants, they started to do agriculture, and then they become food producers or farmers. See, in this way they were step by step moving towards the settled life. Agriculture, sorry, this is how by use of sickle men become food producers or farmers. Sickle means what? In Marathi, in Marathi, sickle means khurpe. At the time of gardening, at the time of farming, farmers always use sickle in Marathi. It is called a khurpe, a metal tool. Agriculture changed the life of man. They started leading a settled life. See, agriculture changed the life of man. It means that agriculture gave a man a settled life instead of a nomadic life. People settled on one place for a long time. Then men as herders. Herders means what? Herders means people who tame animals, who rear animals. People began herding animals and then tame animals by leaving food for them near their shelters. See, human began to tame or domestic animals like dog, horse, pig, goat, donkey, sheep, etc. See, just like a farming gives them farming gives people food. Just like that, herding of animals also provide a food for them. So people started to tame animals. People started to rear animals for the food, just like for the milk and the meat. And they started to rear animals just like dog, horse, pig, goat, donkey, sheep, etc. Then the first animal to be tame was dog. It is very important that we should know about our history. We should know about our ancestors, that the first animal was tamed by our ancestors, or the earliest people were dog. Animals provide milk, meat, and even carried burden on their back. People also protected these animals from attacks by other wild animals. See, so rearing of animals is very important. Was very important for them, because these animals started to give them food, meat, and milk, and these earliest people started to protect them from the wild animals. So see students, as we have started the lesson, we have seen some archaeological sites. We have seen how these people were using stone tools. This is the first part of the first part of our lesson. So remain part we will see to the next remain part we will see to the next session. Okay.